Is it really possible to make a living blogging? How do bloggers actually make money blogging? Is this something you can actually do, or is it really just a pipe dream that people try to sell to you for your own benefit? These are the questions that I'm going to cover today. In this video, I'm going to walk through 5 ways that I personally make money blogging. I'm going to walk you through some of my top income streams, and then I'm going to go all the way down to some of my lower ones. And I'm going to give you the straightforward truth about what it takes to become a successful blogger, what it takes to actually make money using these different streams and methods. I'm going to teach you some good blogging income streams for beginners that can help you make a living doing what you love, which is putting words on the page. I'm going to walk through all of that today. But before we get to that, quickly, please like the video, please make a comment, please subscribe to the channel, please do all of the above things because it helps more people find the channel, and it'll personally help you stick with the methods I'm going to continue to teach over time. And these are methods that I've learned over time. It took me roughly 4.5 years to go from zero to making a full-time living blogging. In that process, in that span, I've had to write a lot. I've had to write hundreds of thousands of words, if not millions of words, hundreds of blog posts, practicing different blogging techniques, and really going through the process of becoming successful as a blogger. And you got to understand the level of effort it takes, because I don't want to lie to you about making money blogging. I don't want you to treat it like some get-rich-quick scheme, and it's not. Really, blogging is not a great way to make money unless you really, 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 really love to blog, or you have some sort of back-end setup where blogging would be beneficial to you. So with that being said, with that in mind, I'm going to walk you through the different ways that I make money blogging, and I'll talk about some of the pros and cons of each. Okay, the first one, far and away above and beyond, the one that I'm always banging the drum about, is blogging on the website medium.com. This is my number one revenue source for blogging, and I do think it's the best for beginners because it gives you the most straightforward path to making a living in blogging possible. So the way that Medium works is that there are members of Medium who pay $5 a month to be members of the website and get access to exclusive content. Medium has a partner program that allows writers to put their content behind a paywall, and when those Medium members engage with their work, they get paid. So I signed on to the Medium Partner Program back in fall of 2017, and I wrote on the partner program for about 19 months straight before I was able to make enough money to quit my full-time job and become a full-time blogger. And prior to being on the Medium Partner Program, I had been on the website Medium for a couple years before they created that program to help bloggers make money. And I had been writing for a year or two before that on various other websites, just honing my skills. So in terms of success on Medium, I will have a couple links in the description that you can check out, including courses, free and paid. I'll have a couple of videos that I'll link to here and in the description below that'll walk you through how Medium works and how you can use it to make money. But you definitely are going to need to have a high skill level to make a living writing on medium.com, and you're also going to have to put out a prolific amount of work. So to be successful on medium.com, you really are going to have to do, kind of minimum 2 to 3 blog posts a week, and you're going to have to learn the ins and outs of the platform. But better descriptions and more in-depth descriptions can be found in the description and to some of the other videos that I've linked to on this video. So check those out so you can learn more about medium.com. The second income stream that you can use as a blogger is actually creating ebooks, becoming a Kindle self-published author, or you can even publish ebooks directly to your fans through products like Gumroad and other methods that you can use to publish them straight to your website. Ebooks are the second highest revenue source for me. Ebooks are good for a couple reasons. It's really, as a writer, kind of this idea of getting a book out. It's really kind of a confidence booster and a real monumental moment in your life. Getting a book out, it's really a credibility signal that makes you a lot more authoritative and credible as a writer as a blogger. People will just trust you more if you have a book out. So how long should you wait before you put out a book? I would say you really want to get at least a year to 18 months of writing experience before you put that book out, just so your book is not terrible. There's this saying, the first book is for the trash, meaning that your first book's not going to be very good, but you want to get the monkey off of your back so that you can write better books in the future. And that's exactly what has happened for me. So my first book, it did okay enough as an experiment. It made a couple $1,000s. The second book made about 10x the first. And this most recent book that I put out in the beginning of this year is going to be 10x book number 2. So there's definitely an approach where you can continue to write books and you can use blogging and building your email list and generating traffic to send people to those books to where it can become a full-time resource. I know many people who make a full-time living just writing on Kindle. They write quite a few books. They're serial authors, so they might publish a book every month, a book every 2 months. So there are many ways to go about monetizing your blogging, and if you really like to write, you could definitely write books. And kind of the combination of having income from your Medium account and then having income from your books, it starts to add up. So my book income isn't as big as my Medium income. It's not huge, but it adds up, and it adds more of a margin of safety, so I can save money, so I can invest into advertising, so I can invest into equipment like this to shoot better videos. So the process kind of works where you stack one income stream and then you continue to stack more over time. I'll actually add some resources in the description to help you become a successful publisher. I've written extensive guest posts. I wrote a 10,000 word guest post on Kindle publishing. I'll share a resource with you called Self-Publishing School, which I personally took and used to build my writing career and learned how to write a book from scratch. Really great course. So I'll leave some descriptions in there. And I do know that most bloggers really want to put a book out, and it's something you should just do because it'll make you feel good and more credible. So definitely take that option. The next revenue stream I'm going to talk about is courses, coaching, consulting, and the like. Coaching, the benefit of doing something like coaching, let's say that you have some level of expertise, something where you feel like you're able to help others, and you're blogging about that subject, and maybe you're having a hard time quickly monetizing your blogging the way that you want to. Coaching is something that you don't need a large audience to get traction with, and it's something that you can get cash flow in right away. So if you feel comfortable talking to people, giving them advice, helping them in certain areas of their life, whether that's personal development, business, health and fitness, dieting, nutrition, relationships, there's so many things. And really, the way to think about being a coach is you don't have to be necessarily the biggest expert in the world. You don't have to have the perfect credentials. All you need to have is the ability to help people and for them to be satisfied with what you do for them. If you help them get the outcomes that they want, then it's a win. And you can do things to really build your credibility. You can coach for free. To get testimonials and to really know that you can help people get results first and then go ahead and charge if you're dealing with a little bit of imposter syndrome or something like that. Then you can take kind of the insights and methods you've learned from coaching and you can turn that into something like an online course. Now, this is a very basic description of how the process works, but I'm just kind of giving you the gist of how each of these streams works and how they work for me. So in my case, I just now put out a writing course teaching people how to monetize Medium and just grow their audiences in general, which you can find in the description. But I waited a long time because I really wanted to make sure that I had the experience. I wanted to make sure that I knew what I was talking about. I wanted to make sure that I could help people get wins. And prior to putting the course out, I had done some one-on-one coaching and really worked with writers hands-on to figure out what they want, what their fears are, what their frustrations are, what their aspirations are, where they get stuck. So over time, as you build more credibility, it becomes easier to put these things out. And the good thing about blogging is, you're building your expertise over time. One of the things writing forces you to do, it forces you to understand if you know what you're talking about. It forces you to clearly articulate your thoughts. So in the process of blogging, you build credibility and expertise, which you can parlay into coaching and courses, which again, you get cash flow in, which you can use for other methods. Next is affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing is basically the process of promoting products for other people and getting a commission based on promoting those products. So for example, you will see in my description below, I have a guide that shows people how to get their blogs set up for very cheap and without a ton of effort. So an aside, if you don't have a blog, go ahead and check that out because you definitely need a blog. But the way that affiliate marketing works is if you click on that link and you sign up to start your own blog and get web hosting, I get a commission. But the beauty of it is that you don't pay any extra going through me than you would have if you went directly with the company. So, kind of the thinking of these companies is they would rather, give people a little bit of money to promote the product because they know that if they get you as a customer, your overall lifetime value is going to be higher than what they paid me to promote the product. They know that in the long run, it's going to be profitable to promote. So for you, you can find products in your niche that you can promote to other people and you can put on your blog. And for me, affiliate marketing is really just kind of a little trickle of a strategy for me. It's not something huge that I do. It's something that I might increase over the future, but it's definitely nice to have little pocket change coming in, little emails saying, hey, you just got a commission. And the way that building up all these income streams through blogging really works is it rewires your mind. There's just something about making money from the internet. There's something about putting together resources that continue to pay you over and over again that really helps you see what's possible. And on the one hand, there are a ton of charlatans in the blogging game that will tell you it's easy to build up these streams. It's not. There are a ton of people who will give you overhyped promises. I won't. And, it's just tough. It's tough. You have to look at blogging just like any other business. Blogging, building a business out of your blog is no more difficult or it's no more easier than building any other type of business. It's a business. So you have to work on finding the streams that work best for you. So with affiliate marketing, to get it to work, you really have to have a lot of traffic. So you got to build up a lot of traffic to your blogs where you promote these products. You got to build up a lot of traffic maybe through videos. I sprinkle in some affiliate products in my videos. Not a big stream, but if it's something that's of value to you and it works, awesome. So you see how some of these different streams work, and the most important thing is to kind of pick one and ride it until you get it to a certain foundation to where you can build others. For me, that's definitely Medium, but I have built some of these other streams over time, and as you can see, I don't live in a mansion, but I get by all right. It's nice to make a living and kind of be able to wake up and do what you want. So keep that in mind. Don't aim for the Lamborghinis and yachts. Just focus on becoming a better blogger so that you can make enough to replace your job, to have a little fun, to do what you love. The last stream is freelancing. So for me personally, I don't actively seek out freelance writing jobs, but since so much of my work is displayed online, some people, they like the quality of my writing, so they will reach out to me and ask me if I want to do projects from time to time. And this is really a good benefit of putting your work out there. Sometimes people will reach out to you just because they see your work and they want to work with you. I've had people reach out for me for freelancing jobs, but I've also had people reach out to me asking me if I do coaching, even when I'm not actively promoting whether I do it. People are asking me, part of the reason I put together a writing course is people kept asking me if I had one, if I had a resource to point them to, and I don't have the time or energy to coach everyone for free. So putting out a paid product is a great way to give people the information they need and for me to honor my time. And really all of these assets like freelancing where people are coming to me, they're all from the central foundation of me building my writing and putting it out there in public. So if you want to you can freelance straight up And I'll even put a link. I'll have a bunch of links in this article. I'll put a link to an article I put together about building a freelance business, building an agency. But in short, you create a portfolio of your work. You could use blogging to generate traffic to get new leads for clients. You could also do outreach on places like LinkedIn, social media, Upwork, to find clients, and then you can send them to your blog post, to your work, to show you the credibility of your work, and then you can get freelancing clients. So those are all of the top 5 income streams that I personally have. There are many more, but the most important thing is to choose one that works for you. If you've made it all the way to this video, you definitely want to check out all of the links that I'm going to post below. I'm going to have quite a few links below for you to check out. And the main one I want you to check out are the resources surrounding the website medium.com. So I have a free 5-day course that you can check out to, just enter your email and get 5 days worth of hardcore content teaching you actionable strategies to be successful on Medium. I also will have a link to my premium course for those of you who are really ready to get started and want to dive right in. Go straight there, check it out, and start working with me today. Lastly, make sure to like the video. Hit the notification bell so that you can get brand new videos, because I will commit myself to creating free content to help you become a better blogger for as long as I live. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, comment, leave me ideas for videos, all of that in the above. I will see you on the next video.